begins a great tomorrow. This is the beginning of the way it's gonna be for you and me.
So we're in here at the Hortatorium, and we wanted to crank this thing over, but of course we found that the starter solenoid was dead, so we swapped that out, and gonna see if this thing cranks. Oh yeah, we also installed the carburetor because the motor didn't come with one. We were also able to pull off this mangled valve cover. It was all bent up here, and we were able to flatten that out pretty well, and we were pleasantly surprised to see that inside that valve cover everything was really, really clean. So I don't know that this motor actually had 54,000 miles on it. I sort of doubt that. But maybe it'd been rebuilt at some point, or the heads were redone or something. So that's a good sign. Let's see how she cranks. Seems to be all right. Want to check that pressure gauge? All right. All right. No oil pressure.
Well, you also just started cranking it, so.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And we did just put oil in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be moving at all.
The oil galley should be dry as it sat so fucking long.
Yeah.
Oh, keep going.
Okay. Could also have that problem that the red Catalina's engine had, where that the filter's plugged and it's bypassing that port.
Yeah.
Because you only get pressure off. You're only going to get a pressure reading off that port as long as the filtration system is working properly. Mm-hmm. If the filter gets clogged and trips that bypass, this port's dead.
Yeah, skip the oil pressure.
Fuck it. Okay, let's see if we get fuel now. How much gas is in that can? Pretty full, right?
Pretty full. Crank it. Crank it.
No suction on that?
Barely any.
And we do have it hooked up to the right.
There's a 3/8 line.
Yeah. So the fuel pump is dead.
Crank it.
Alright, so the fuel pump is dead.
Yes.
Goddamn son of a bitch! Starter solenoid was bad. Fuel pump is dead. There's no oil pressure.
Well, we'll just have to put fuel in it manually then.
Yeah, in the fill up the bowl. Yeah.
Literally gave it a couple sips.
Okay. Right in here, right?
Yeah. Let's see if we get some squirtage.
Oh yeah.
No. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got hooked up the coil.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
Which
to
is not
stripped. Oh, and we did manage to get the distributor cap, the new cap of course, because we broke the old one, to hold the cracked distributor together.
I'm gonna hold that for you.
Yeah, sure.
So should do something.
Should do something, right?
Well, hold on. Ready?
Here goes nothing. Well, chicken back or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We'll do that if we disconnect this.
No.
Is our timing off then?
Could be, but I thought we got all that straightened out.
That's what I thought.
You know, when we adjusted when we fixed this distributor, we made sure that, didn't we pull off that, check that the first cylinder was atop that center when we set this thing up?
Yeah.
Because that's how we had to figure out how to put the cap on.
A little bit. I'm just gonna give it some more gas. Okay.
It's totally kicking back.
Yeah.
Must have fucked something up. Maybe the timing is wrong somehow. Maybe we did it wrong. I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, so the timing has been adjusted to what? Something. But it definitely seemed like it was kicking back. So, there we go. Same shit.
It's different this time though.
Does it? We again, like, triple checked the firing order.
Yeah.
So we know the wires are going to the right cylinders. Go nuts. Whoa! Hey! How do we shut it off? Pull the coil wire? Still no oil pressure, but that could be a plugged filter.
Yeah.
As
Well, don't you have thousands of filters?
I do have thousands of
Yeah,
filters.
so we could try.
Yeah.
All right, so it had way too much timing in it.
Okay. So this is now at about the position where the motor in the 76 Catalina is, the 455. I'd say it's in between where the 400 and the 76 Grand Safari and the 455 and the 76 Catalina is. So we had it about what, here?
Yeah.
Now that's where it was before we broke everything when we pulled it out of the car.
Wouldn't that be a bitch if that's why it was junk? Someone's fucking with it. And
That would be
couldn't get
funny.
it on fire.
You know, if it was somebody was messing with it and was like, let's see if we can get this motor to run, and they dicked around with everything and screwed it all up.
It ran pretty good for having a smashed distributor.
Did. Yeah, it idled nice. Yeah, I'm just wondering about that lack of oil pressure. Yeah, I suppose we could put a new filter on since, like you say, I do believe I have a case of filters in the Grand Safari. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, if that's not plugged and this isn't reading oil pressure, then the oil pump doesn't work or something. But I would think that the motor would have already been effed up by that point, you know? Because, you know, I don't think a motor tolerates too much and no oil going through it at all.
The other thing we could do is to pull the distributor, and I have the tool I made, I think a small block. It's a cut up distributor for a small block. I wonder if it'll fit in this thing. And then you just run the drill on it.
Oh, yeah. That was to prime a new engine, right? Hmm. I have to pull the distributor.
Yeah, and touching the distributor is a can of worms.
Yeah, really.
Smashed it.
Yeah, I'm amazed that we got it held together as well as we did with the new cap and rotor.
You want to just do the easy thing, roll filter at it.
Yeah. Where's this from? What is this fluid here? Oh, is this from when you checked the oil or what?
I don't know what that is.
That's transmission fluid. I don't see where.
Line's broken.
Oh, it is? Oh.
I rotted through.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Okie doke. Fresh filter is on. We found a dipstick that actually fits this thing. It's almost where it should be. And we'll see if we can get any pressure on that gauge now. Should be something by now.
We're filling the filter right now.
Well, that's true. Now what? Yeah.
Dispose of this mess and maybe see if the filter is anything.
Nothing. The only thing I see in here that shouldn't be here is blue engine paint. Other than that, well, now it's filled with grass, but before it was dumped into the trash can. There was really nothing of any concern in there.
Yeah.
So. You want to turn it? Okay, let's see what happens now.
You shouldn't sound happy anymore.
Yeah, it was cranking fine a second ago. Yeah, it sounds like a dead battery. New battery. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We had like 35, maybe something like that.
Nice.
The gauge just goes from 25 to 50, so I think it might have been somewhere around 35.
Cool. So we have oil pressure.
Good, excellent. So I guess maybe the old filter was clogged to some degree.
Well, I think cranked right over with that battery.
Yeah, I know, boy. That was, I guess our old battery's a real piece of junk.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Should probably get more gas in that.
Oh, you want to do it again? Now that we know we got oil pressure, we can run it for a minute.
How much will flood, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, normally there's a fuel pump to do this for us.
Yeah,
What
bastard.
a novel idea that would be.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Maybe it's flooding now.
It could be.
Yeah, it's the black smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flooded.
You know, my guess with this car is because of the damage to the front was that some old guy was driving this car and he hit that pole, you know, and smashed up the front end, and then the car just sat around for who knows how long.
Yeah.
And then, you know, at some point, I don't know, maybe somebody tried to get it running and found that it wouldn't start. I mean, we got a bad fuel pump. We got a bad starter solenoid. This thing, looking at it from before we had ever busted anything and touched it, when we first looked at it in the car, it was at a point where this engine will not run. So, I don't know. Could be a number of things. Somebody said, oh, it's not running. Maybe it's the timing. They advanced the timing or retarded the timing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I tell you.
Just going to crank it over, get the fuel out, hopefully. See if it's unflooded enough now.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of pulled a hair up.
Oh, did it?
The little
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Pump shot.
Okay. Transmission pressure looks okay then, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Out of gas.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, this transmission's.
it's got pressure. I
enough
mean,
for,
that's yeah.
pressure.
The pump works, so
That's something.
that looked like right around the numbers that you said.
What is it, 55 to 125 or 75 to
150.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
in the middle of all of those.
Yep.
We're good.
All right.
Transmission might be okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Although
hey.
without driving.
Yeah, I mean, unless, 75. So the engine was 175, the transmission was 75. I don't know what a Turbo 400 is worth as a core, I don't know. Do I at least get that out of it for $75? I don't know if it's worth, if it's dead, if it's worth $75 or not. But I figure it was worth a risk because the car hit a pole.
Yeah.
That means it must have been driving because poles don't come to you.
True story.
Well,
You got oil pressure and it runs, so
yeah,
it's a win.
it is, yeah.
Fun to drive. Trucks so wide it makes it great to be alive. This is the beginning of tomorrow.
Pontiac.